Okay. Test. Let's test this out. Let's test the audio. Let's test the audio over the game audio. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but screw it.
Zeta Gundam, Camille,
Right?
let's do it.
Hello? Test? 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 Okay, now I just gotta listen over myself. I paused it for a moment. Okay, let's hear. Let's hear. Okay. Hello? Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. Okie dokie. Holy crap, this is working. Oh my god! Okay, hang on, let me just... Okay. Okay, oh my god. Can't believe we're doing this today, but we are! So a little bit of a side story to this is, I just got a new controller. And I don't mean like it's a nice controller or anything. I've always been using these cheap, crappy knockoff USB controllers for like forever. And, how do I put this? At least like once a year, this controller just kind of dies on me. The place I used to stay at before right now, had an ant problem. And whatever happens is that, because this stuff is made out of cheap plastic, ants love it, and there's no like chemical coating that keeps them away that I think should normally be there. So I just got a replacement, but this is a new place. I'm hoping this one lasts forever, cause no ants. Well, not really. No, these cheap controllers don't really last more than 2 years normally anyway. This is gonna break eventually. Whatever. But finally, like I've got a controller that I can use. And this isn't really what I intend to do. This channel is turning into a Let's Play channel for no freaking reason. But whatever, I just like doing this. I'm just messing around. I started this channel because I thought that I could just do videos on YouTube and stuff, and those are still in the works. It's just that I'm completely inexperienced at all of this, so it's taking forever to write like a script for stuff. Man, it's taking forever. But streaming is just like 3 clicks and I'm here, so I may as well. So if you haven't noticed, I'm going to play Gundam vs Zeta Gundam. It's a seriously nostalgic game for me. This is one of the earliest games on the PS2 I got to play. We used to have a PS2. That was in the console times. Now I'm just emulating this because that's just how things work now. Yeah, and I don't feel bad about emulating this game because I used to legit own this game, right? I may have used the downloaded ISO, but that's because like my PS2 is, and its discs are now so old, there's no way I could have ported it out. I think I used to emulate this with the original disc as well, but now I just use an ISO because it's just more convenient. That's just how things turn out. Not to mention, like, I particularly think this kind of emulation slash piracy, I suppose you might call it, totally fine. I don't think of it as like illegal or even illicit. I think it's particularly ethical because it's like nobody's gonna save these games. You may as well like try to preserve these games, right? Like, I don't see how I'm doing a bad thing by creating gameplay records of a game that, isn't gonna come out again. I think. Well, technically there are spiritual successors and so on, but you can never play this game. And I think that's kind of a thing that, like, in gaming that goes on. It's like when they make a remake or something, it's like, my favorite remakes are the kind where you can still play the game in its original. Like if you boot up Spyro Reignited and you turn on classic graphics, classic audio, and most of it is pretty much like the old game. I think actually no, the difficulty would still be easier. But like that's the ideal kind of remake, is the kind you can still play the original. Oh crap, wait, hang on. So I don't know. They'll probably never remake this anyway because they've got better and bigger Gundam games now. I don't play the later ones because they don't come out on PC. Like, I don't wanna buy consoles, not like in the days of the PS2, it was a cool time to have consoles. But like by the time that like later consoles came out, especially like by the time of the PS4, Because that's an x86 machine. That's just a machine that, it's just a PC that runs games and you're just stopping it from the games being played on the PC. Right? This is turning into a really weird rant. I think I'll come back to this idea later. Let me just start this. Let's start a new UC mode. The UC mode of this game, when I got this game, like way before, like the UC mode of this game and the way that it tells the story, that is how I got into UC Gundam. This is not the first Gundam game I ever played though. This is not. The first Gundam game I ever played was, I think was, let me try to remember. It was, what do you call it? Char's Counterattack on the PS1? Yeah, the PS1 and then the PS2 and then we stopped having consoles forever. Oh no, I think we had a Wii once. Anyway, Char's Counterattack was completely in Japanese, so I had no idea what the hell was happening. The only thing I really got out of the Char's Counterattack story was that, Char gets mad when Amuro kills Lala. I didn't even know their names, because I was like, oh wait, no, I did, because the names were in English. With some really interesting translations. I think Quattro Vagina literally had his name written with a V and a J. So he was like, yeah, it was so close. He was so close to be called, Yeah, so anyway, I knew that, I knew Char, Amuro, and Lala's names. I think they were in English. But that the only thing I really understood was Char and Amuro were fighting because Amuro killed Lala. Because I was in the game. Anyway, right? So I didn't really understand Gundam at the time. Gundam came out on TV for us. I remember watching Wing. I remember watching G. Those two came out on TV in the Philippines. Through, I think it was AXN. No, was it ABS? I don't remember. Anyway, I got to watch those two, but only bits because I was so young. I wasn't really following the story at all. The first Gundam I really followed the story of was Seed, actually. But the first Gunpla I ever built was, I think, Wing. I think I had a Heavy Arms custom. I think that was like a bootleg kit. I think that was a bootleg kit. A Heavy Arms custom and then later on a Seed one. I think it was the Abyss Gundam from Destiny. And yeah, the first Gundam I really followed the story to was Seed. I finished it start to finish. It aired on TV. That was Cartoon Network. Yeah, I think it was Cartoon Network for Wing and Seed. And I watched G from either AXN or Cartoon Network. Probably the Toonami slot. Anyway, so yeah, what do I say about that? So anyway, Seed, I really like Seed. I know people think it's a bad one. I still think that, Seed is bad, but you guys who hate Seed like Double O, and for what I've seen about Double O is worse. Double O's fucking terrible. Seed has aspals. Double O is all aspal. There isn't a single thing that comes out of Double O that doesn't fit in a freaking toilet. Sorry guys who like Double O. Haha, screw you. Anyway, but I'm not going to argue that Seed is good. I'm not going to argue that Seed is good, unless you're going to argue that Double O is good. Seed isn't good. Destiny is terrible. But I liked it. And one of the things that got me into it is that I played this game and I watched Seed. And I found out that Seed's storyline rips off a lot of the original 0079. And that's what finally got me into watching 0079. Objectively, that anime is trash. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just the way everything is depicted, the pacing. It had a lot of production issues. So you gotta say, you gotta think about it, right? All those stories that they forced Tomino to have those cartoony designs that he later on fixed in the movies. I think the movies are way better. I think you could just skip the original 43 episode anime and just go straight to the movies. The canon is slightly different. You don't get to see certain things. I think one of the things I really like about the anime was the chronology around Rambaral, because I think they messed that up. I think they had Operation Odessa first or something. I don't remember. The order was flipped around and stuff. But yeah. Not I like all of the canon changes about the movie either. I don't like the fact that they used core boosters in the movie. I know that's technically better. It's more thematic. I just don't like it. Now that I've seen things from about Origin, I kind of wish Sayla got her GM custom and stuff too. That would have been cool. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, this game got me into Gundam, got me into UC Gundam. Between this and Gundam Seed. So like the first Gundam I ever watched completely was Gundam Seed. I never went back to rewatch completely Wing or G. I tried rewatching them recently, but I'm like, I'm not too into it. That doesn't mean they're bad, they're great. They are freaking good. It's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't grab my interest right now. I guess I should really go back to it though. So I watched 079 and Zeta thanks to this game. I watched 079 thanks to Seed as well. And then I ended up watching finally Char's Counterattack. I was like, finally, the story to that game that I played a long time ago that was purely in Japanese I never understood before. Unicorn. There are lots of like UC Gundam shows that I really should have watched by now but haven't. I still haven't watched Thunderbolt. I haven't watched Igloo, though that's not so great priority anymore. Yeah, I should really watch Thunderbolt already. I don't know why I haven't. I haven't watched Hathaway's Flash. I watched the Unicorn movie series that came out. I never rewatched it in anime format. I prefer the movie series, I think. There's not, like, I say that Gundam 0079 is badly made, but there are good things about it. I want to make a video eventually about, like, how Amuro gets the Gundam, and that's an amazing kind of sub-element of this whole hero's journey thing. The idea that, like, a complete rookie is given an incredibly powerful weapon, and then he beats his rival with it, but then the rival tells him that you only beat me because you had the better weapon. That whole setup is fucking beautiful. It's simple, but it's also so effective, and there's so many things it does about character motivations I really wanna express at some point. I really love it. I really wish that they would do things like that more often. I really wish that like overpowered protagonists get that more often. Like, I'm gonna be talking about the Star Wars sequel trilogy at some point. My first video I really want to make about how much the bombers in TLJ suck and how much better the Death Star run is explaining at space battles. But that's really my video one, but it's so hard for me to make because I can't script and keep myself coherent. Like right now, I'm like permanently on tangents, which is kind of like great for this rambly streaming thing, but it's terrible for something like where I have to organize my thoughts. And that's I guess why I like streaming and I don't like video making. Or rather, I'm not good at it. Anyway, I don't know, I haven't really started, so that sucks, right? Anyway, we're just on the screen because, like... So... Actually, I'll start with Titans. I'm gonna start with Titans later. Anyway, right, like one of the things that I want to talk about again, back to the Amuro getting the Gundam thing. I kinda wish they had done that with Rey Skywalker. That Rey Palpatine. I like Rey Skywalker though. It's like a new kind of Mary Sue. Like the name is so fanfic type that like it expresses exactly what Mary Sue is about. It's like Rey Skywalker, in my opinion, is like the new Mary Sue. Like they know exactly what you mean. Inserting yourself in a canon in such an unthinkable way and all that. Holy crap, am I still peaking on this mic? Let me lower this a little more. Okay, hopefully this works now. Anyway, right? I kind of wish that they were so close, even in Rise of Skywalker. God bless him, he actually tried. They tried to give like Rey a weakness, like she accidentally killed Chewie with her powers. That would have been great if like Rey was characterized by someone who was incredibly talented but had no ability to like control her powers. If that had been like the entire trilogy, that would have been so cool. In fact, that's the other thing I really wanted to talk about Rey. Like my expectations during TLJ. The first time I watched TLJ, I was super happy actually. And one of the things that I really thought about the new trilogy was it was going to be the Zeta Gundam to the Gundam. And that's such a weird thing to think about. But at the time, like I thought like, you know, let's put it this way. Like Amuro struggles to like get good, right? The Gundam is powerful, but he struggles to like pilot and create his own skill. By the end of it, he's a master. That's the whole thing, right? He has way more resources at hand. But then he eventually learns how to use those resources best, right? So, in the meanwhile, like when Gundam starts, Zeta Gundam starts, Camille, he's shown us this like honestly this badass who his one flaw is that like nobody likes him. I think that's one of the things about Camille is that his character flaw was that he was an asshole. obviously the thing I remember most is like that guy from Hong Kong slapping him in the face. The guy from Anaheim, right? Like, that kind of exemplifies what Camille was about. Like, he was an asshole, but he was such a good thug. So I thought that was what Rei was supposed to be about. Like, she was going to be good at stuff, but like certain people weren't going to like her. And the other thing was that, like, the same way that Zeta Gundam isn't really like a hero story like Gundam is, it's not as straightforward as Gundam was. Zeta Gundam was like, it starts with Camille, but then it really stops being about Camille halfway through. It's really about this war that's going on. If you rewatch Zeta Gundam and you think about like it from the war perspective, like, and you think about like Quattro's decisions and like how the Aeog are technically not really the good guys, it's really super interesting. Like the parts that aren't about Camille, you know, I thought that's what the sequel trilogy was going to be about. It's like, you know, it's not going to be about the characters. It was going to be like expanding the story and the war and the lore and all that. That's not what happened, sadly. Like, that's one of the things that, like, I saw TFA and I thought, hey, this is the start of Zeta Gundam. You have this main character who's incredibly powerful, and like his rival is actually weaker than him. Are we having a Camille and Jared here? Is the story actually going to be about Kylo Ren? Not just like his search for power and also his search for redemption at the same time. It's like the more that he gets frustrated trying to beat Rey, he also goes back and then like relearns Jedi things, which turn out to be more useful at beating Rey with than Sith things. And then like eventually he becomes like the real good guy. That would have been cool. That's not really Jared anymore, but you know what I mean. Like because their dynamic starts on that kind of, you know, Kylo Ren lost to Rey. I thought that would have been so cool to explore. Anyway, I'm talking way too much about Star Wars right now. But again, like when I saw The Last Jedi and I saw like the weapons traders were trading to both sides, I was thinking about Anaheim Electronics and like, wow, is this going to be about the world, about the war? No. It turns out like Kathleen Kennedy had Rey Skywalker created as a kind of like her own insert, and she probably herself to that, right? I'm not even going to say that word. I'm not even going to say the innuendo. Anyway, right? Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna start the game. Let's just see what happens. I haven't played this in a while. I literally just unwrapped this new controller like super recent. I just did a tech test right before this to check that it works. But otherwise, let's just freaking play. Man, right? Come on, show me what you got. Again, like, I really wish that Star Wars had become more like Gundam. That would have been something, right? Like, I'm not being coherent right now. I think I'll gather my thought at some point, and then like, I'll better explain what the hell I mean. I'm probably not coherent at all right now. I'm not really thinking. You know? Here's another one. Like, whatever. They're not important. You don't have to fight them. This is just like a plan thingy because it's the start. You're not even gonna win. You're Jared and this is story mode. Jared dies in this battle. That spread shot always sucks, but sometimes it's funny. I might not be good at this game, by the way. You know? I'm gonna accept that I'm not like... For all the hours I've put into this game, I might not be good at this game. Let's just say, right? So I'm just messing around. There's things I don't know. I don't know like hit data or frame data or anything. I'm not no specialist at this game or anything. My tactics are incredibly simplistic. I depend on the enemy being incredibly simplistic. But whatever, right? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna lose. Okay, that's it. That's it. One shot, Jerry dies. That was it. I even forget, like when I watch Zeta Gundam, that Jared actually dies or loses or whatever. I completely forget it once Shiroko gets in there, right? Oh, he died! Yeah, so that is the thing. I just guessed. Because I don't remember what happens to Jared at the end. They give him the bound dog and I don't care what happens after that. Like, the coolest that Jared ever was, I think, was when he got his Byalant and then he was fighting in the Titans base, I think. I don't know, whatever. I'm starting with Titans because from what I remember, it's easiest to get the Titans to their true victory. Because all you have to do is... Oh, actually, no. It's actually easier in AUG, I think. Oh, well, whatever. Izak. Oh my god, this thing sucks, but whatever. Obviously this weapon is trash. Never use machine guns in this game. A beam rifle Zaku is really easy to use, actually. Let's go. I like artillery pieces though. I like big beams. I like big cannons. So let's go with whatever. Doesn't matter. Some of my favorite weapons, my favorite MS in this game are like the ones with the big weapons. The Palace Athene with the 8 back missiles. That's freaking amazing. Space. I'm still no good at fighting in space. Zero G is like harder to control in. I'm going to rely a lot on the auto dash of the saber moves to get me towards my positions.
An enemy?
See that? That missed melee? I just kind of like rely on the auto home movement of the melee moves to get where I need to go. Ah, crap, I'm stupid. Oh, I actually hit that shot. What?
Roberto, don't be late. Alright, let's go.
Ah, crap. Yeah, so I hate like the suits that don't have an auto dash forward when they do a saber move. Like that alone normally means I don't use a suit. I think it was like certain Zakus or something that don't have one because they don't have thrusters. I don't remember. Oh, nice. You don't have to kill them, but you know. You're not gonna kill Quattro. I don't want to waste ammo on him. Yeah, let's mess around with Camille. Again, you don't have to. He's probably gonna make it harder. You might not even kill him. You might not even be able to kill him. You might just run away like a coward. Freaking coward, Camille. Dang it. Yeah, just gonna use the home of this thing. Okay, let's just finish this mission. This is seriously annoying. I hate this map. Dang it! Auto home already! Thanks, Lila. Whatever. I hate this map. I don't like Zero G. I think like the worst Zero G fight in this entire UC mode is having to fight Rambaral in space when he has a Mara sight. That is like the worst. I swear. Okay, so for you to unlock the best ending, I may as well just say it right now. I'm sure. I don't even think anybody cares if I spoil things. Right? Like, this game is super old. You can just look up a guide. I'm probably gonna look up a guide later just to find out, like, which one is which. There's like... So, Jared has all, like, these female companions and then they basically die one by one. Well, we all know that happens to Emma. Before she even fights, she changes sides to the AU. So, you're not gonna see her for quite a while. Later on, you'll unlock alt routes. So, the whole point of this UC system is, for those who don't know, this is going to replay all of the fights of the original story of Zeta Gundam, basically. But you can change the course of history by playing differently, playing better, etc. So for example, like Lila goes with Jared on this mission, she lives. She goes on this next mission and then they kill her. But if you play it from Lila's side and then you survive, then everyone who fought with Lila or might fight with Lila get alt routes where she survives. Let me show you. This is gonna get boring because like you have to keep playing the same mission over and over with different people, but let's just see.
All right, let's go.
So this mission is still gonna be easy. This is not the mission where Lila dies.
My team will take
So, you know. Now, of course, the game wants to follow the storyline it set out. So, usually the mission that you're supposed to die in is counted as a hard mission. Which also feels better that if you survived that, here's the alternate route. It's a bit of like a reward for doing something difficult. So, like, normal and medium missions or whatever, anything that isn't hard is just like super easy and routine. Like, this mission is not a hard mission, so it's just gonna play out the way it's supposed to play out. What the? Yeah, the Garibaldi, I hate the homing on the Garibaldi. You dash forward, come on!
Properly, Roberto, don't be late. All right, let's go.
What the hell am I doing? Oh, he ran away. Whatever.
Father Earth, Camille.
Camille be done. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Hey, that worked! Normally the homing fails me. Oh, he's gonna run away. Okay, I'm done. Come on, I want Lila to live. Whatever. Whatever, he's going away. I don't care. Yeah, this is just like a really routine mission. Nobody really cares what the hell's going on here. There you go. Now, in the story, Lila is supposed to die protecting Jared in the next mission.
All right, let's go back.
So, if you get Lila to live through this... See, it's hard. Yeah, easy and normal both don't matter too much. Hard is when shit goes crazy. So they're gonna make sure that this is hard for you.
Launch.
I might actually, I don't know, spend points to tune my MS just for this. I don't know yet. Let's see.
All right, let's go.
So she's going to die here, but if you survive this mission... Ah, prep it! I hate the Garibaldi! I hate the Garibaldi, I hate the Garibaldi. Sorry to all the fans of the actual mobile suit, but not all the mobile suits here are presented as good as they should be. For game balance purposes, obviously. Like, there's no way that the Zeta and the original Gundam have a beam rifle that have the same battle power. Like, obviously not. If you look at the numbers, the output of the Zeta is like more than double the original Gundam's beam rifle. But for this game, you know, game balance. Shit! You gotta be kidding me!
Does that mean he's a mutant?
I hate this mobile suit so much! Oh god, and you wasted my recover. Like, as much as it's a sci-fi, there are superpowers. For those who don't know about new types, yeah, in this game, you kind of have like special moves. I always set it to recover, so that I don't have to worry about it. Because recover is pretty much automatic, it'll just trigger when it has to trigger. Beam weapons regen over time. Physical weapons tend to reload after a counter. So, a lot of this game is just like making sure you don't... Oh crap, you gotta be kidding me! Just making sure that you're using the right weapon at the right time. Because they generally deal mostly the same damage most of the time. That's not really true, of course. Certain weapons are supposed to be more powerful. But in general, like all beam rifles deal about the same damage. Oh crap. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Ah, crap. Okay, good. The good thing about recover is that you get a bonus while you're in recover, while you're glowing. The other two modes are assault and mobility. And they both give you a buff that you can trigger at will instead of recover, which is automatic. But recover is when you trigger recover by dying. You're not yet leaving? You fucking serious? Run away, Camille! Oh, you gotta be... Like I said, Lila's supposed to die in this mission, so she does. But you can always try again.
I have to admit that red mobile suit got the better of us. I wanted to do this without the Bosnia's help.
God, I hate you so much. I hate you, Galbaldi. I hate you. Tempting, very tempting to turn this on. But you know what? I bet I could do this. I bet I could do this.
Lila team launching.
So assault basically makes it so that you can't fall over.
All right, let's go.
Which is obviously a double-edged sword because you're gonna keep taking hits. Because falling over is good for you in the sense that you do get invuln for a bit while you also can't move. It also ups your damage, I think. Mobility makes it so that your verniers last longer. And also you move faster. And then recover is when your hit points go to 0, you get some of your life back. So it'll allow you to survive even a lethal kill. Like even if it's overkill, you'll survive it. And then you'll get a small boost in both mobility and damage as you're glowing red. Ignore Camille, ignore Camille.
Does that mean he's a new type?
Dang it! Galbaldi, you suck at melee, why? Ah! That was me, that was me, that was my timing, that was my timing. Ah! Camille! Jeez, Camille! I think Camille kills Lila in this story, actually. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Ah! He's not down. I thought he was down. I thought... If he was shot while dashing, he would be down. I guess he was standing still then. Huh. This rocket also auto-downs even if you're standing. Oh, get out of my... Oh god, you wasted it. You wasted it. I'm going to die. You gotta be kidding me. I'm going to die.
This is what it means to be an old type.
Gotta be kidding me. I hate that shit. Okay, so maybe I should just focus on Camille. Let's do that. Oh my god, this is how I start my freaking game session. I'm stuck on Lila's stupid mission because the Galbaldi beta sucks. Why didn't I at least give her a Hizak? I bet I could do better with a Hizak, and that's not something you normally hear out of a freaking Grips conflict pilot. But, you know, I think I would have preferred the Hizak, or at least the Hizak custom with the beam saber. Shield. Ah, the melee sucks! Stupid Galbaldi melee! Never hits! Doesn't hold, doesn't dash! God damn! I swear! Like, if the Nemo was touching me, I would still use my gun and not my sword, because this Galbaldi beta sucks.
You.
Fucking garbage suit.
I know that voice. He's the kid who was married.
I think that was friendly fire.
I have to shoot back.
Oh god, there's 3 of them. Like, you only have like 1 button for retarget. So if there's 3 of them, you can't switch to the target that you want. You gotta cycle through your targets until you get there. So it's not really about being outnumbered, it's more like your targeting system being crap. Oh, whatever, he's wasted it really early. I still got a lot of hit points. I'm probably gonna get the next one. Shit. Okay, yeah, the clay badge is gonna come my way. Ah, dang. Okay, that was me. That was me. Oh, cool. He has no shield. That's great.
Above me.
So if you get rid of the Mark II's shield, not only does he not have a shield, he also can't reload. Haha, shield. Ah, damn it. Come on, I shield blocked that. Fucking double tap. Where's my ally? Where's my ally? He should be buying me time! Ah, damn it! His saber works! His saber works, mine doesn't!
I won't let you.
Ah, come on!
Above me.
Whew! Camille, just run away already! Just run away, Camille! Just run away like the coward you are! Guess I'm just gonna have to kill a bitch. No, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. Okay, so this should be survivable, so long as I don't die now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The saber sucks! God damn it! Saber! Please work!
Did you really think I wouldn't see that?
Man, I forgot how much I rage in this game. I guess this is it might be fun to stream this game too, because this is how mad I get. But I didn't think it was gonna happen so quickly. I think what makes it so hard is that you don't even have a choice of mobile suits. Because the longer that this character lasts in the game, the more that they get more and more choices for mobile suits. Kind of like how the war progresses and you get upgrades. And because like Lila's death mission is so early, right? That you have to do the death mission with so little to work with. Like the Galbaldi fucking beta. I swear, if I could do this with Hizak, I could probably do it better. I bet a Hizak would be doing better. At least in my hands. I just don't like the fucking Galbaldi. Sucks and I hate it. There are gonna be people who played this game and are probably way better than Galbaldi than me and they're telling me I'm doing it wrong. And I probably am. You know, I'm gonna accept that it's possible.
I won't let you.
Head out and now leg out. But whatever, I'm in space, it's fine to lose a leg. Less thrusters, but not in this game. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, of course the saber combo doesn't finish, because it's the Galbaldi fucking beta. I'm surprised I still have a shield, honestly. Even after dying twice. But whatever. Like, if they're gonna let me have it, I'm just gonna use it. Oh, you got it! Whew! Okay, Lila lives. Lila lives! Her mobile suit lost a leg and a head, but Lila lives. To those of you who don't know, like, the cockpit is not in the head. That's very rare in Gundam. Like, if you're not a Gundam fan, you might not know this. Right? The cockpit is actually in the torso, and the head has the main camera. And usually when they shoot the head, what that means is, like, their targeting goes down, their main camera goes down. There we go! Lila lives. Whew! Okay, so I don't remember how to do this. I think you have to unlock the other women who have to survive first by playing the normal route. I don't think Capricorn has to survive actually, so I'm just gonna let him die. I'm gonna let Capricorn die. I think you don't need him.
Come on, show me what you
I'm just
got.
gonna keep
I'll burn
moving
anyone who
forward.
comes near me to ashes. Is the Gundam MK2 out here? Focus. Don't forget where we are, or the gravity will grab hold of you. That's why I'm
This is one of the few machine guns that actually work. The 3-round burst on this thing is pretty good. Because it's a beam weapon too, so pretty good for that. The Maris is a pretty good unit. I don't like the melee as much, but when it works, it really works. I think in the ground, he's got some really good moves too. Okay, I'm just gonna let you have that. No, there's someone else here. Okay. Friendly parallel. There you go. Doesn't matter, I gotta hit him. Man, I used to play this game with like my brother. And when we friendly fired each other, that was some rage-inducing shit too. Normally what we would do is we'd make sure to just split the enemies so that we'd never get in each other's way. We were not great at teamwork. Oh, they both left? Okay, that's it.
Is this the end?
No. No! Who's this then? Who's this other he's at?
You're gonna burn to death.
Technically that's not Capricorn, that's somebody else then.
He's gonna pass too close to me.
This game is like so cinematic this way, right? It's like even if it's not really important, this is still happening. You can still hear Capricorn's death screams and shit. Even if what you're actually doing in the game has nothing to do with that. You're just like watching your friend die while you're just kind of messing around.
I promise I'll get them for this, Capricorn.
You don't have to kill these guys actually. The whole point of this mission was just like to run this timer, and this timer is clocked so that you can listen to Capricorn die. So long as you survive this mission, that's it. That's the importance of this mission. You watch Capricorn die.
All right, I'm returning now.
So it says Capricorn dies at the bottom of this mission for Jared. That means Jared will have a route. Yeah, see? So it doesn't say Capricorn dies. So that means like, even if I do this mission, it won't change things for me if I... Oh, huh. Oh well, that is not important. I'm just gonna keep playing Jared's normal route, the way that it normally plays out, so I can unlock the people that I have to save.
Lieutenant Jared Messer.
I think the last one is Jared's suicide mission, where you save, what's her name? Mauer? I think in the Japanese dub, it's closer to Moore, but if I remember, like, in this English dub, they use Mauer. And she has a weird accent. But she's from Joyzy or something. But, like, I can't even complain there's an English dub. Because, one, it's pretty good. And two, like, listen to this music. God, they got all the original music from Gundam. And one of the things I heard is that, like, this game actually has, like, the best mastered version of a certain Titans theme. That when they checked it out for the soundtrack to re-release, they found out that this game had the best version, so they had just ripped it out of this game. One of those Titans themes, I forget which one. Like if you rip the files out of this game, like it's in here it's like a lossless flap or something, and it turns out to be the best saved version of this song. Okay. You don't have to kill from here, but I'm gonna try. Ground battles are so much easier when you can just dick around with your enemy like this. I'm just gonna keep him down and put him on a loop. Okay, I missed. Altitude is always better. Coming down from above is always better. Okay, he lives. Yeah, whatever. Ah, damn! He can shoot upwards! So unfair. Ah, damn it! Too far away. Oh well, whatever. Oh! Hey! My ally's a gun cannon. I guess there was a gun cannon on base in Jaburo. Yet, basically what happens in Zeta Gundam is like the good guys of the original Gundam turn out to be the bad guys, technically. So like, it used to be like in an Earth versus Space sense, the Earth Federation versus the Principality of Zeon. What happens in Gundam Zeta is that, like, because the good guys won too hard, like the special military that made sure that Zeon would never rise again turn out to be the bad guys. Which is like, you know, a really interesting concept. The way I think about it is like, I guess if you play like Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, it's something like that. It's like, after you win, you occupy the bad guys, and then, you know, so what happens? Like, you guys, like, you're being unfair to the bad guys because you still feel bad after, beating them. After what the damage that they've done to you was, right? So like, you kind of overstep your boundaries. I don't think that's necessary. I'm just gonna keep playing. Gabfly though. Oh my god, this is a good one. Okay.
Lieutenant Jared Messer heading out.
Okay, once I get unlock more, I'm going to go and swap.
Come on, show me what you've got. I'll burn anyone who comes near me to ashes.
So like, one of the first things that you deal with when you start watching Zeta Gundam is like, hey, like, the sides have kind of switched. Some things are still the same, like Bright Noah switching sides to the Ayug, so he's still on the side of the good guys, basically. But of course, good guys is a very relative thing in this part of the UC, because the Ayug are technically like terrorists. The morality of this is a little bit sort of like Code Geass. And like, it's not very explicit, of course, because you follow the Ayug as if they are the good guys. But like, they do like politically questionable things. The way that they have deals with Anaheim Electronics, the way that they get things done, the people they talk to. Like, the whole point politically of the anti-Earth Union group is basically Spacenoid supremacy. Like, if the Ayug had their way with everything, and they didn't have to fight the Titans, what they would do is that they would get everyone off Earth to live in space colonies. Now, if this is a sentiment that existed since 0079, is that like, the people on Earth were all elites, and like they sent the poor to fight in the poor to live in space colonies. And then like, when the poor were prospering in space, like, the Earth created a military to oppress them. And that's the Earth Forces, the Earth Federation Space Forces, the FSF, or the Renpo Gun. And like, that's basically what that's what Zeon was fighting against. Like, they didn't like it. That the Earth was like trying to oppress, control, and colonize space. So, like, what the Ayug want is that they don't want there to be an elite of Earth content. They want all people of Earth to get off the Earth and then live in space colonies just like the rest of them. And, you know, part of it is kind of like really weird. It's kind of like almost an environmental thing. Like, they say that the living on the Earth damages the Earth, and they're kind of right, but not in the way that we think of it now. Not global warming, it's actually more just war. Like, war destroyed the Earth at that point. Oh, and overpopulation. Not in a global warming, it's just a complete overuse of the land. So they said like, okay, the AU's position in this long-term sense is like, let's get all the people off Earth. We'll all live in space colonies. We'll preserve the Earth this way. You'll be allowed to like visit like a nature reserve, but that's it. Nobody's allowed to have permanent residence there. Holy crap, Shiroko. Right, like, this doesn't even come up so much in the story of Gundam too much. But it's kind of like, it's hinted at. It's just extra stuff, you know? Okay, I'm gonna do Mauer until he lives through everything.
I'm launching.
Right. That's kind of like what I like about Gundam. It's like lore-wise, there's just so much in there. Man, I was really worried I'd have nothing to talk about while I play this game. And I don't want to just play this game because it just feels a little bit too not really fair usage. But I've got lots of stuff to talk about here. You know, I just really like Gundam. I'm not the best at lore. Half the stuff I'm saying is probably out of my ass. But you know. Oh, I thought you were gonna finish that. Come on, finish it. Really? Oh, come on! Oh god, there was so much lag time between that missed swing. Haha! Oh, so that was me, that might be. Yes! Oh yeah. When you remove the Mark II's shield, it's like, yes. Because then he can't reload, and obviously he has no shield. When you remove the shield of a Gundam though in this game, it's like, ah, shit! Because you might actually be hit with the 2-saber combo. Because that's one of the nice things, like I think it's like the only unit in this game. Like the Gundam, if he loses his shield, and it's a 2-hit shield too, some of his saber moves transform into 2-saber moves, where he dual wields sabers. Is crazy. And then suddenly, I think he gets like a one-hit what do you call this? Like a multi-hit combo that can shave off almost all of your life in one go. So it's like, it's dangerous. So when you remove the Gundam's shield, like he's easier to kill obviously, but he's also dangerous because he might just get that combo in. Before I used to like play the Gundam a lot in like versus mode and stuff, and survival mode. And like I was like, yeah, it's time to lose the shield, it's time to lose the shield. I always want to lose the shield so I can start using the saber moves. Which I think is like air dashing R2. Because then he starts doing like 2 saber moves with it. His R2 moves I think are 2 saber moves. Once you remove the shield. You can't do 2 saber moves while the shield on though. Which is why you gotta get rid of it. The worst time for the Gundam is if you lost half your shield. So you can't do saber moves and it doesn't protect your head. It sucks so much. Because you only have like the bottom stub of the shield. That never really blocks anything.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, every time I play the Gundam, I'm like, okay, I have to control my facing to make sure that he hits my shield. Because if he breaks my shield... Rescue Jared. Oh, so Muar is the one who pulls Jared up onto the what you call that? The big plane thing. It's not a Go. I forget what that plane is called. It's the thing that the Odolma is. I don't know what class of plane it is. Yeah, she got a Gabsley. Okay, for Jared's suicide mission, I got a Gabsley. I can do this. The Gabsley is super easy to use. It has a transform. It's got 2 beam weapons. It's got some nice saber combos. You can also do I think a bayonet combo with a gun. I think there's a bayonet combo. I just like bayonet combos. They're not really useful, but like it's just a nice alternate way to use a saber. The most famous bayonet combo is the one on the Zeta. The Zeta's beam rifle acts as a bayonet as well, and its beam launcher can also bayonet. And the beam launcher bayonet is just so cool. That animation, right? Well, you know, let me see it. Maybe I'll try using it later. Oh crap! I flew into that. I'm trying to saber things, so... Oops, was that me? Oops, sorry. So it wasn't aerial R2. So aerial R2 is the... aerial dashing R2 is the twin saber move, I think? Ooh, come here. Oh, whatever. It's this odd thing that you normally can't fire upwards very well. So you normally need R1 weapons to fire upwards for the most part. Like, see, even these shoulder guns, they point upwards really easily. So if you're from above, normally square is a better option. And from below, R1 is a better option. Like, your Vulcans are normally your R1, so... You know, it really is an anti-air weapon, usually your R1. Unless, of course, it's something strange, like, grenades. When it's grenades, obviously, it's not an upwards weapon for the most part. Unless you want to hit yourself. Whatever, I don't need to kill him or anything. Later, we'll need to kill them, though. Like, the way that the alternate story plays out is that, like, during this moon attack, you have to beat the AUG this early. Or as the AUG, you have to beat the Titans this early. So you basically have to beat everyone in the moon attack mission. Like, apparently, the way that the game says it, it's like, it's because that everyone survived this mission is why the war dragged on longer than it should have. Oh wow, I just got some fucking motion sickness there watching that.
I'm coming back.
I think I dropped frames or something. Okay. Crisis aside. Oh, whatever.
I'm launching.
I just gotta let Mauer live, and I think that gets me the best ending.
Jared.
I'm gonna skip ahead to try to get to the best ending than trying to watch the original ending. You know, just screw it. Like, when you get the normal ending, if you finish Jared's mission all the way to the end, it'll say like, well, this is what happens, but it could have been better for your side had you done differently, had certain people survived. And that's supposed to be like your clue. That's what you're supposed to do to unlock better endings.
However,
Man, when we first played this game, none of us knew shit about how this thing works. We thought like just getting the normal ending was it. Until, you know...
Their sacrifice will save millions of other lives. We can't fail.
Like, you'll see it later, but basically, the normal ending is just normal. The good ending, what you have to do is, you have to let certain people live here, but then they'll say, oh, that wasn't enough to win the war. And then, like, your answer must be, like, you must also change events in the past, and you go back to the 1-year war, and then something special has to happen for your side.
I'll destroy this.
So, yeah. So, yeah. So that's one of the interesting things about this game is that, like, the 1-year war version of the Titans are just certain feds, while the 1-year war version of the AU people are also other feds. So, like, you're technically playing the same side, but, like, certain things happen differently. Anyway, you'll see it later. No, I don't think I'll be playing for that long. I don't think I'll be playing long enough for us to see, you know, how shit happens. I don't think I'll finish a 1-year war route yet. That's like way, way later. Okay, I think it's running away now. I think we win. 6 out of 8 of our canisters is getting through. We're gassing that colony. Yeah, that's particularly immoral. I feel bad doing it, but whatever. We're the Titans today. Yay!
I'm coming.
Man, the victory music is playing, but I just gassed the colony. God. Ugh. I never feel good about that one, you know? Out of all the terrible things to happen, the colony gassing one is still like, I can't believe you made me play that. It's never even a hard mission. It's not like anything important happens there. They still make you play that mission. God, I feel bad. And we get to play the same map.
Watch out.
Right? It's the same map. And this is Muar's death. This is where Muar dies. But we still had to play that stupid gassing mission beforehand. Shit. Phew! I'm trying to time my movement so that even if I can't see it, I'm most likely avoiding the other guy. I can't see. There's something of a rhythm to it because everybody has roughly the same sort of like animation cooldowns and stuff between dashing and firing and dashing again and so on.
That's Camille.
I hope he's not targeting me. Is he targeting me? Oh god, he's targeting me. At least I'm in a suit with better melee, so I can deal with this better. Haha! Oh crap. Okay, I think I'll kill Emma. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Jared, I'll protect you.
Okay, I gotta kill Emma. 1, so I can whittle the bar down. 2, so I can get rid of someone powerful. And 3, just because I want to, I guess? I think you can get triple team with Camille, Emma, and a Randy. So let me just kind of deal with Emma now. If she runs away, it'll be a waste of shots, which really sucks. Oh well, whatever, she's off the field at least. Okay, so I'm feeling a little better about this. I might actually survive this. Oops, sorry Jared. Ally hits aren't even useful because it doesn't even charge up my bar right now. Yeah, the recover bar, the new type power bar goes up when you deal damage and when you take damage. So sometimes it's useful just to take damage someone in your team. So friendly fire is like, okay, you dealt damage and someone in your team took damage. So I think you get double from that. Which I would not want to encourage friendly fire ever though. Really sucks. Part of this game is that getting hit isn't good because you don't have hit points, but also because it staggers or downs you, and that sucks. Oh crap! Why didn't I deal with that? Ah, come on! I wonder if we can kill Camille. He's not running away fast enough, so we may as well kill him. No, I don't think we'll kill him. But I'll try anyway. Okay, he's gone. Okay, I think we won then. We've driven them off. All I have to do now is just not die. All I have to do now is not die. Oh my god. Oh, Jared died! What the hell? Oops. Well, that doesn't really change the story, does it? Even if Jared dies here, it won't show that Jared died here. Thank God, right? It's not that you have to survive and save Jared. I'll still get to play the route where they both survive, just by Moar surviving this one. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm also not gonna complain. Because these hard missions tend to be hard. Hard in the sense that they're unfair. Well, nothing in the UC mode is actually fair. There's never like a fight where like all sides are even in strength and stuff. Like, these mooks are like super easy to kill because of damage modifiers and the like. Like, we're not really fighting on even grounds. Like, you have to see that in like versus mode to see. So like, every enemy here is either too easy or too hard. They're either mooks or they're heroes. Like, the heroes are like 2 levels above you and the mooks are like 2 levels below you. Okay, Moore lives. So now I've unlocked, I think, the best route for Jared. I think. So let me go and play the Jared route.
I'm coming back.
Okay. Woo, boy. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Lila and Moore both survived. Oh my god, doing this mission with a Gadfly. Oh, it's a good thing I actually did the Jared normal route all the way up to getting the Gadfly. Because the Gadfly is a really solid pick, let me just say. That's probably also why you should play the normal routes even if they don't end with the best ending. It's because that's probably where you're gonna unlock most of your mobile suits anyway. I know Jared gets a Bound Dog as well and a Byalant, but I think I prefer the Gap 3 to the Byalant. The only better suit that Jared's gonna get, I think, is the Gaplant. And that's not until like the best route is unlocked after 1 year war. So I'm just gonna stick with this Gap 3 for a really long time. Oh, crap it. The Gap 3 is better than the Mark II, I'm sorry. Oof. I'm just messing around because there's nothing to really do in this mission. You just have to survive, and surviving is super easy because you're Jared and you're not Kakarikon. I think the Kakarikon version of this mission is actually super easy though. I think it's just the same thing. It might even have Kakarikon's death. No, it probably doesn't have Kakarikon's death screen because he doesn't die. Unless if you lose. And like, why would you lose? I don't care to find out though. Because, like, I don't care for Kakarikon's route. He doesn't do anything, he's not even an interesting character anyway. He's just some guy. I don't even remember if he's like story important to Jared, other than he was just a buddy. Was Kakarikon like his mentor? I don't think so. Kakarikon!
I promise I'll get
But like when you play this as Kakarikon, it's like, yeah, okay, I survived too, because I didn't do something stupid like flying to the earth. It's more than that, sure, but like, you know, it's easy not to mess up. If you know that messing up, you know.
All right, I'm returning now.
Man, being able to play this game again. I don't want to use the Galbaldi. Who the hell wants to use a Galbaldi? God.
Lieutenant Jared Mesa heading out.
I think in this story, Kakarikon still dies. Even in like the best route, Kakarikon still dies.
Nearly to ashes.
You can make Kakarikon live and survive extra missions though, but, you know, from Jared's point of view, Kakarikon always dies, I think. Oh, he's not dead. Oops.
Lieutenant Jared.
Yeah, Kakarikon died in this story. Man, I'm not doing very well today. I should get used to this game again. Oops, that was friendly fire. Oh, that wasn't even a kick in. Oh, his shield is still unbroken. Oh, dang! Okay, that's my bad. Come on, hit the shield. Really? Oh, wrong direction, wrong direction! Oh crap! Okay, I lost that. Whatever, next. Whatever, these are just mooks. They're not supposed to be hard or anything. A lot of these missions are just busy work, honestly. Until you get to the hard mission. But whatever, it's still fun to pilot a fucking mobile suit, obviously. Like, the whole point of this game is that, right? But like, missions like these are just so forgettable, because there's nothing to really do. it doesn't feel like you're really doing anything other than just like usual stuff. Like you got to see like an enemy hero unit, but like you don't have to fight him. That always kind of gets me. There you go. Always from above. Always from above. If you're on the defensive, from the ground is better in some ways. But if you're attacking, always from above. Always from above and use a melee. Because air melees are just better to start with. And you can kind of air melee, touch the ground, then start a ground melee, and you're kind of like juggling him for a bit. Okay. Nothing really happens here. Just, you know, just survive. Of course you're gonna fight things because they're easy to kill, but that's it.
You're not gonna strike first?
Man, this thing is like emulating so smoothly now. I remember the first time I tried to emulate PlayStation, even PlayStation 1, it was so hard for like older hardware or something. And then PS2 was like, you had to figure out how to manipulate the settings and the BIOS and stuff to get this thing to work properly. It's so much easier now though. Obviously because like the hardware is way better. Like I probably, if I look up the specs of the original PS2, I would probably be super surprised. I remember like I had a console, I had PS1, PS2, Wii for a bit. But like while that was happening in the start of the 2000s, PC gaming was starting to be looking really good. So we like stopped buying consoles as a family. And then when I found out that you could emulate Game Boy Advance, I was like, holy crap, the entire library of the Game Boy Advance? Serious? That was one hell of a time to find out, right? Obviously, lots of people would think Pokemon, but I actually played, I think, Final Fantasy ports on that thing first. Because when I played Game Boy from a friend's Game Boy Advance, like the first games I played were a port of the original Castlevania. Castlevania 1 on GBA. And also Final Fantasy V, which turned out to be my favorite Final Fantasy. Oh my god. I didn't finish FF5 on a friend's Game Boy Advance, so that takes forever. But when I finally emulated it, I was like, oh wow, holy crap. So like when we started like emulating other things, it's like, wait, you say I can emulate the PS2? And then when I found out about that and we tried to emulate Soul Calibur 2, Soul Calibur 3 actually, it was like, it ran terribly. It still does. I still don't know how to get Soul Calibur to work. One of my goals eventually is to figure out how to upscale Soul Calibur to 4K, which apparently you're supposed to be able to do really easily. Apparently like its textures still look nice if you upscale to 4K because of how things in PS2 work and like how the textures are saved. Like upscale it to 4K, run it at 60 FPS, you know? Wait, I don't even know if you can run it at a higher frame rate using emulation. I'm not sure. But if you could, right? Well then actually I wouldn't stop at 60 obviously. But still. Like I still haven't figured out all of the tricks of getting PS2 emulation to really work super good. But whatever.
Alright, I'm returning now.
Like out of all the things I emulate the PS2, I think this is like the one game I emulate the most actually. I used to emulate Spyro on PS1 until I got the Reignited trilogy. It's like, ah, yes, thank you. The Reignited trilogy is like the best thing ever to have happened.
Lieutenant Jared Mesa heading out.
I think some of the stuff I don't like about the Reignited trilogy is like I think that the difficulty is actually lower there. Like I think it's a lot too easy. It's like some of the really annoying things in the original Spyro 2 are now not so hard at all. But other than that, like it's so nice to be able to play the Reignited trilogy. I like the new music and stuff. I like the dynamic thing. I think the whole dynamic music is like a super cool addition.
However,
oh my god. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little thirsty. I've been talking way too much. I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna pause and take some water later.
Their sacrifice will save millions of other lives. We can't fail.
Oh, I hate this mission so much. Story-wise, I hate this mission so much. Right? I don't want to defend the Titans when they gas a colony. Who wants to be that guy? Yes, for those of you who don't know about Gundam, this shit happened. They would go and fill a colony with poison gas and kill everyone. Zeon did it, the Titans did it. Like, it's those moments that like show you like, yes, these guys are definitely the bad guys. There may not be clear-cut good guys, but these guys are definitely the bad guys. Seriously, right? War crimes and anime, I swear. Right? That colony is just like... It's not even like a military colony. There are civilians in there. Like, this colony, all it was doing was just activism. It wasn't like building machines for the enemy or anything. And they were gonna silence them with poison gas for what? Just for that. Just because it's like becoming a PR disaster for the Titans. I didn't even follow IBO all the way to the end, but like, Gjallarhorn is like a puss, or like pussies compared to the Titans, right? Like, the Titans, holy shit. They gassed colonies, what the fuck? And the fact that they showed Zeon doing it in Origin is one of my favorite things actually. When they finally show Operation British. Oh my god. The monologue that goes over it, like as the colony drops over Australia. One of my favorite freaking monologues. When the narrator explains exactly what happened, and it's like, he says like 50 million people died. I was like, oh shit. Well, I don't know if it's 50 million, something like that. It's like 50% of the Earth's population. Oh shit, it might have been 5 billion.
All right, I'm returning.
Oh, no. 5 billion maybe. I don't remember how it goes. But like 50% of the Earth's population died in Operation British. Some of it directly, like 20% of that. 20% or 40% of that, 50% that is. Died in the direct thing, and then like because of the floods and drought and starvation afterwards, that's when the rest of them died. And I was like, 50% of the Earth's population. What the actual fuck? That shit happened in Gundam, what the hell? It's a kind of like extremism that's kind of like what makes UC kind of so compelling too though. Right? Other war stories don't seem to have that kind of balls. I'm not saying that like Gundam is the best at this or anything, or that others don't do it as much as Gundam does. There are others, but like if like I would say that this is the bar. If you can't be as bad as like the bad guys in Gundam, right? Like they don't really matter then. Like you gotta commit war crimes to be on the scale. I guess that's one of the things that people didn't actually understand about Seed either. Because they didn't quite explain it as well as I thought. I think they could have been more graphic about it. But like what happened in Seed was like when they dropped the end jammers on Earth, like not only did they basically destroy half of the Earth's technological capability, but like by killing nuclear power, like it created an electric power crisis on Earth that like the population actually did dwindle because of that, I think. It's not just that people went poor, people died of like lack of power, meaning lack of water and starvation and stuff. Which I think they really should have like been more vocal and like more vivid about, you know? They should have explained that more. Ah, damn it. I'm not taking this seriously because this is Jared's POV and he's not supposed to die anyway. Oh shit. Oh crap, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Said I'd protect you, Jared.
Hide behind the rock. Oh my god, Camille. Is he gonna run away? I hope he runs away.
Why you always? I don't want to die either.
Whatever, I'm in a gap 2. I'm in a gap 2. This mission is not so bad. Shit. Shit. Run away, Camille. Run away. Make this easy for me. Shit. I have 20 hit points and I don't have recover. Oh my god. Long range battle it is. Like I repeat, this game isn't hard if you care. But I'm just messing around in a sense. Oh god, he wasted it. I knew it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay, I died.
No!
Ah.
Sometimes you have to hold back a bit. Keep your mouth shut. I'm sure that'll lead me to a bigger payoff.
Jared, you fucking loser. You know, I think I will tune the gameplay actually. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh crap, I might need it for the ending. Should I? You know what? I probably get a lot more points later. I'm gonna up this. I'm gonna use this all the way to the first ending.
Jared Massa, heading out.
And then when I switch to the gap plant, I'll up that too.
Come on, show me what you've got. I'll burn anyone who comes near me to ashes.
Now, upgrading doesn't really do too much. It's a very small amount of hit points. Usually, the best thing about it is the ammo increase, which is like super good sometimes. For the gameplay, it doesn't actually matter too much. But like, say you have the Zeta and you have like the beam launcher that only has 3 shots, and you suddenly have 4. It's like, wow. Oh no, it's 2 shots. Suddenly you have 3. That's huge, right? I'm not talking as much because I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. Oh my god, Camille! I swear I'm gonna sweat to you. Oh my god, you see that? He did the bayonet move! God, that's just so cool. It doesn't actually make sense why guns can bayonet, because like they're using the beam of that comes from the regular gun barrel, but it forms a saber instead of a regular shot. I was like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But whatever, it happens. From what I'm sure of, it happens in double Zeta. I'm not sure if it's canon in Zeta though. Ah, dang it, I can't transform! Come on. There you go. Are you running away yet? She's running away? She's running away. Good.
I said I'd protect you, Jared.
Okay. That just happens. That normally happens. Have you killed Bauer yet, Camille? I can't believe that he says afterwards, he's using her as a shield? It's like, no he's not, Camille. You're just bloodthirsty. You are an asshole. And he really is. You watch this freaking anime. And even if it's technically shot as if like this thing is supposed to be that Camille's a good guy, he's not. He's just an asshole. The best way to think about it is that like Camille is like this kind of like this kid who becomes a revolutionary, but like in the sense of like the Chinese Revolution, right? Like you're not exactly in the right, or the French Revolution, right? Kind of more like the French Revolution. I would say like yeah, like you know, this is Camille like represents that kind of kid who doesn't really know things, but like his beliefs are so quickly formed, and then he'll fight for a side, like just on a whim. Like it's not quite like dare I say Luke Skywalker, where like he's always thought about fighting for the rebels, and then like you know, actually no. Now that I think about it, like what Luke believes isn't really that strong either. In a sense, like he just wants to pilot for the rebels because he's in search of adventure. Kind of like Camille, actually. I'm thinking, like, but anyway, like the point is that like people like Camille are not like fighting for a righteous cause. I mean, that's what they believe, but they don't believe it very strongly. They're basically just going on their emotions. It's not like, you know, they don't like ideologically believe what Aeon believes. Like Camille wants to help the AU because one, Quattro showed him a gassed colony. So it's kind of more like how bad the bad guys are rather than how good the good guys are. And two, like it's because of the Titans technically, kind of, sort of, how his parents died.
You guys are at
Even if Camille is the one to kill his own parents, as far as I remember, he has to shoot his own dad and his own mom, I think. No. He shoots his dad, and then Jared
All right,
shoots
I'm
his
returning
mom.
now.
But like, there's a whole thing about that. That's like how Camille loses his parents is crazy. Okay, so there you go. So by having Moore and Lila survive in their routes, we have unlocked this. I think technically if you played this and Moore survived in the Jared POV, you still get this. But like you might as well do it yourself because it's harder to do it by helping an ally out. It's the same way that escort missions are hard. Protecting your ally here is impossible.
Leave it to me.
Now, I'm supposed to get the Bialant by now if I played this on the regular route at the bottom where they died. But I'm not going to get the Bialant. The Bialant's a good machine. I'm just not into it as much as I'm into the Cab Fleet. See? That's the Bialant. My ally's using the Bialant. I think it's more in the Bialant. Oh, dang it. Yeah, it's more. I don't know how well the audio is playing over this stream, actually. I hope you can hear everything right. I hope my audio mix is right. When I tested it earlier, it seemed okay. Oh crap. Oop. Oh, got me. See? Attacking from above. Always better. Oh, I've got two allies. Is that Lila and Mauer? Technically, wasting your time on heroes that are too hard to kill is not a good idea, but whatever. I've got time to kill. If I see Camille though, I might want to kick his ass. Like, I'm pretty sure it's an uncontroversial opinion that Camille sucks. I mean, I guess at least he's not as cartoony and dumb as Shin. But at the same time, it's like, when they made Camille, they did not want you to like him. He is not a likable person.
Take it so personally.
Oh, that was dumb. Are you running away yet? Come on. Yeah, I'm just gonna wall this bastard. More, just go help the other guy out. Oh, that was just Marasai. That was not Lila. Just spamming this. Yeah, he's gonna run away now. Okay, good. Ah, dang it. Unnecessary, but whatever. He was there. He was a target of opportunity. Of course, that doesn't really change the story. That's what really annoys me. It's like beating the heroes here doesn't even change the story, except only like very few times, right? Only when they say it's important. But it's like, hey, you made it hard for me to kill them, and then I don't get anything from that? That sucks. But whatever.
All right, I'm returning now.
Ooh, playing as the Titans in the car again!
Heading out.
God! Mind you, no matter which side you pick, their best end is like it ends in world domination for them. So like even if you pick the Ayug, who are technically the good guys, I don't feel good being the Ayug in their best route. Because it implies a lot of things happen. Like using the super laser to beat kill a lot of people. Seriously, what the hell? And again, like the Ayug, they're not like the good guys in that good guy sense. They turn out to be the good guys in the regular Zeta timeline. But like again, if they had their way, extreme shit would happen. Oh my god, why am I playing as the Titans in the car? I don't feel good at this. Like, I guess the people that I really feel for the most are people like Bright Noah in Zeta. Right? They're Federation officers who like have to work with the Titans. And then they learn about how bad the Titans really are over time. And then many of them defect. And it's like, man. And like, that's what I really care about, like, in terms of the factions. The people I really care about in Zeta are the feds, really. The non-Titan feds. Who have to deal with all of this shit. Not that like I don't like the AU, I think it's cool. The coolest parts about the AU is exactly like how potentially evil they are. The terrorist side of them. The Quattro Vagina making dubious choices side of them. Oh my god, that speech. Like, I don't like English dub, but like this speech is pretty good. Oh hey, Amuro's here. Oh my god, he's talking about me! Quattro! I know I'm the bad guy here. At least I'm not attacking civilians in this one. Not like the colony gassing mission. At least I'm fighting other Bobo suits. I'm like, okay. I wonder if I can finish this mission before the speech ends. Nope. Yeah, I think this is kind of programmed in a way that I can't beat before the speech is over. Because they want you to know what the hell's happening. Which is why I like this game. It's like, it's a really nice way to tell the story of Zeta, I guess. You're not gonna get all of the story, but you're gonna get like 95% of it here. Which is also like what playing this game made me wanna watch Zeta. Of course I watched 0079 first, so I understand everything, but still, right?
Alright, I'm returning now.
Gate of Zidane. I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of take a break, is I might actually end this stream and just start streaming again a couple of hours from now. I'm gonna have dinner and stuff. And I'll get back to this later tonight, you know? This is so fun! Getting to play this again. Oh man.
Lieutenant Jared Massa heading out. There's no time!
It's getting too dangerous.
Oh god, this entire time my stream has been unlisted? Oops! Oops! Okay. Let me fix that. I guess you're gonna see that in the archive. Oops! Oops! I've been playing this unlisted the entire time. I thought, oh my god, this is why getting my practice in is important. I've been streaming for an hour and a half and I forgot to set my stream to public. I don't think anyone's just gonna jump on the stream right away though or anything, but still, right? Oops. So anyway, I've been playing Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. I've been playing from the very beginning. I started a new UC mode. To anyone who watches this from the archive, I'm sure this will make a lot more sense. This will make a lot more sense. But I'm just playing. I'm just gonna keep going as I was supposed to anyway. I have like 1 subscriber, right? I don't think they're gonna be particularly disappointed. Like, sorry, whoops. But it's a learning experience for me, so whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. So anyway, I'm probably gonna end this stream soon. Oops. So that's just gonna be on the archive anyway. The whole full archive is gonna be viewable. I'm gonna start streaming again later. Oops. Oh my freaking god. Well, whatever. I'm gonna continue on. It's not like I have like a billion followers or anything and they're gonna ask, what the hell is this? Right? It's a good thing about being like completely new to this whole thing too. It's like if I make a mistake, at least it's just a newbie making a mistake. At least it's a fucking idiot on the internet making a mistake. And not, you know, someone who's like doing this professionally or semi-pro. Oh my freaking god. I can't believe I was streaming for an hour and a half and then I didn't know that the stream was unlisted. I didn't give the link to anybody. Oops. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep going as I am. Crap, so that also means I might actually get like copyrighted or something in this game maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. It would be a shame to be copyrighted for this because like, you know. But I understand too, because like the music in this game is freaking amazing. Man, I don't have anything to say right now because I'm just thinking about, I can't believe I fucked this up. I cannot believe I had my stream on unlisted the entire time. But I'm like, you know, at the same time, this is why I do this. This is why I'm just messing around with YouTube even haven't made anything of note yet. Oh crap, this is a mission on a timer. I'm supposed to kill that many before the time runs out. I shouldn't be panicking. But anyway, like, yeah, whatever. I guess.
Alright, I'm returning now.
Oh my god, whatever. I'm just having fun playing games. And I put them on YouTube just cause. Like, again, like, I intend to do seriouser shit with this channel eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. Ooh! Finally a boss fight that you actually have to, like... Well, you don't have to kill him. I think it's actually close to impossible. No, not impossible. I'm sure you could do it if you really wanted to. Repel basic just means, yeah, you just have to get their health to about 20% and then they'll just run away like a coward they are. I wanna do it to Haman because I really hate the Qibli. However you pronounce that. Quebly. Man, the Minas is so floaty. Damn it! More? Is more a new type? I don't know. I don't freaking know. From what I understand, like, new types are supposed to be the ones piloting the bound off. So from what I understand, it's like Jared finds out that he's a new type at the end of Zeta. But before he does anything cool, Camille kills him. I think. I don't know. Then again, like, Jared is so shit, he might just be an old type through and through. I don't know. He might have had a new type awakening. I don't know. I don't care for Quattro so much. I'm waiting for Haman. There we are. See, from below, use the R1. And then from above, Saber. Always from above. Always from above. Ah, damn it! Ah, damn it! Oh god, I've given her time to create bits. Oh god. Oh no. Nice, double. Oh, damn it! You serious? I keep missing. I gotta go and avoid the bits. Oh, I thought a bit was on me. Woo! Man, those bits are scary. Oh, good. They didn't down me. Okay, 50%. Oh god. Okay, is she running away? She might be running away. Okay, so it wasn't 20%, it was much higher. Thank god. Ooh, but when you're playing as the Kibili, there are just certain things, especially the Mark II. There are just certain things that are cool with it. This is it, Riders in the Skies! Riders in the Skies, the final one. You have to fight Camille, and this time you get to win. Well, if you're good. You gotta be good though. Okay, finally. I think I'm gonna end the stream on this. Oh my god. I don't have live viewers because I forgot to list this as public. Oopsie. Well, whatever. Right? Whatever, it's not like I have subscribers. I only have one. I wonder who he is. I'm sorry like if I make you feel small, like... I don't even know how to say that in English exactly, but like, you know, ayoko pag maliitin na may subscriber ako na kahit na isa. But at the same time, that's just how it is. Like, in direct English, I'm not sure how to say that. Like, you companies just can't say, I don't want to ensmollen the fact, right? Like, I guess like, I don't want to make it out like it's a small thing, but I don't think it quite carries the right connotation. You are! Camille! In the normal timeline, you killed like all my buddies. Some of them weren't even gunning for you. Some of them weren't even shielding me. You just killed them because you killed them. More, I hope you're dealing with the other guy. Shit. Holy crap, Camille, come on. This takes forever. He has like 5 times my hit points or something. Look at that, I'm barely lowering his bar per saber stroke, right? Like, it's like, this isn't even a beam saber anymore, right? It's like a wiffle ball now.
I said I'd protect you, Jared.
Yeah, you're probably going to die at the end of this. Though I might be able to finish this before you die. It's all down to luck and if he targets you or me, really. Really? That missed? That should have been dead on. There are just some really weird angles where the shoulder guns don't quite fire right. But I was like, okay, that's because of, you know, how they're supposed to fire. And in some sense, that's kind of really cool that they paid attention to the details of the model. Oh crap, Moore died. But whatever, we're almost done here. But it's gonna be a lot harder now without Moore, I think. Like, I'm going to get an ally eventually, but it's gonna be a Mook ally that won't be as useful. Wow, you're not doing anything. Okay, so I might just win now. Huh, surprisingly easy.
All right, I'm returning now.
Okay, that's good. So the Titans won, but because they barely won, they have to fight Axis now. And Axis will quickly crush them. So that's not really the true end. Like that's basically the story of this story of this is that if you finish it, so okay, so if you finish Jared's normal story, which is the straight line path, what happens is the Titans lose. Now, finishing this story is the Titans win, Jared the Live Axis rises, the Titans win, but they don't have the strength to crush Axis anymore. This is the same in the Ayug. In the Ayug story, in the normal route, Camille doesn't die. He survives, but he goes crazy, and the Ayug are very hard pressed to beat beat Axis. Which, if you haven't watched Double Zeta, it does kind of end like on a downer ending for the Ayug, because they lose almost all their people at the end of Zeta. So it's like, how are they gonna beat the bad guys now? And there's still like one extra enemy to fight. So they have to go back in time, basically. You have to go back in time for them and change it so that the Ayug beats Titans faster. Same with the Titans. The Titans have to beat the Ayug faster in the true storyline, in the best storyline for them, so they can deal with their other enemy quickly. And for Axis, I think like the normal end is Axis rises, but they eventually lose in Double Zeta, so they have to like basically win even harder. That's basically what the best end is. Like, you win so hard that you basically control everything. Like, you utterly dominated all your enemies. But like in the best route, your enemies are like so crippled, they're like so scared of you that they band together, and shit gets scary. Like, so here in the Titans, if you play the Titans best route, like the crushed Ayug, the remnants of the Ayug actually join forces with Axis, and like seeing Quattro and Haman work together is like, wow, that sucks. So I'm just gonna go and take a look at this. So we've got Yazan, Buran, and Layla. Now, from what I remember is that you don't have to finish Layla. I think you have to finish either Yazan or Buran's to the end. And if you get them, you unlock the Titan's best route by doing the thing. But I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna have dinner and stuff. Also, I'm not streaming Girls Frontline right now because Girls Frontline is currently at maintenance. So maybe after the maintenance, instead of playing this again, I'll just play off-stream my main account in Girls Frontline. Who knows? Oh my god, I cannot believe I made such an error that I didn't Anyway, I'm gonna go save this. I haven't saved this at all. So I'm gonna go overwrite one of these. This one is completed, come all the way. So yeah, even if you hit 100%, you're not actually done. There are like extra stories and secret missions and stuff that you gotta unlock. I'm just gonna overwrite this because I think that was like the last time I just tried to play story mode straight through. I keep playing UC mode over and over just because it's really fun, but also because like it gets me points and then the points go into the thing. It's kind of hard to explain now. Maybe I'll explain some other time. See, that 8% is 8 out of 100. It'll make you think it's 8 out of 100. It's not. When you go over 100% the first time, it's like, what? Really? And then you'll think like 200% is done. Because like I think at 200%, you'll have done everything except for the true ends and secret missions. So, yeah. So at some point, I think I thought the 200% was done. Okay, I think that's it. I'm done. Sorry, I didn't actually put this stream for public viewing live. Oops. But thanks all. I'm out. I'll probably stream this later tonight.